Welcome. It's the Matic. It's the illest bird in the land. Welcome. It's the Matic. Welcome back to Matic. What is going on? Let's thank you so much for commenting, liking, and subscribing. Let's get into today's new video. Ooh, man. Victoria Alonso and the reason she got fired and more. So Victoria Alonso wasn't the only person that got fired like the same week. And I mean, Kevin Feige been like firing his closest colleagues. D. Espioto, I think I'm saying his name right, was also fired. He was also an executive producer for Marvel, while Victoria Alonso was the president of Marvel. And they're saying that it was out of the blue. Me, I don't think it was out of the blue. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, you're not just randomly firing people. There's a reason you're firing someone. So with Victoria Alonso, the reason she got fired, and this is the most logical thing when I think about it. She was working with the rival company of Disney, Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Amazon. And the reason why she got fired is because she is also, we can't forget, she's a film producer. She was working on her actual movie, Argentina. And the thing is, she breached her contract. Yeah. She breached her contract. The other issue that they had with her was the reason for some movies being pushed back because she was working on her passion project. But my thing is, like, Victoria Alonso, you knew that you signed up for being president. So you had to realize like you were breaching the contract because you're working with a company that they're in competition with. Like, come on. Like, who didn't know that? You know what I'm saying? It's a big streaming rivalry amongst the streaming services. And I think, she got what she deserved because you can't sit here and say, well, we're going to push back these Marvel projects. I'm going to go to Amazon Studios to work on my actual movie and stuff. You became a little bit, how can I put it? Self-centered. You know what I'm saying? Self-centered. Also, the reason why she mentioned that they tried to silence her. And I can understand why Marvel is now, because I was trying to figure out, like, why are they trying to silence like Victoria Alonso? The other reason why they're trying to silence her, because pretty much she has a memoir coming out, a book based on her upbringing in Argentina and also her time and era when she was at Marvel Studios. And I think the company wasn't expecting her, once she got fired from the company, to say, yo, I'm about to put out a memoir. I'm going to talk about my upbringing as a kid in Argentina to where I'm currently at within my life, and also working for this big studio, Marvel Studios. And I understand the company feels like this book could expose some of our little dirty secrets. Because let's be honest, I'm pretty sure there's some things that we don't know about as fans of Marvel that may have us look at Marvel in a different lenses. And pretty much this book could either could jeopardize the company, because she may talk about the company in a way that Marvel may not want to see it as. Surprising, man. It's surprising. It's interesting that she wasn't fired for the other thing. The other reason I forgot to mention she was fired was some of the things she said in an interview a while back. Some of the interviews that she had. That was the other reason too. So that's probably why we saw a bit more of Kevin Feige being the face, even though he's no longer the president of Marvel, but he's the chief creative officer of Marvel. He probably knew, like, She is not interviewed. She's not one of those people you could ask questions to that could ask, you know, in a way that we want her to ask. Because she also mentioned that she was slandered, and I don't know how true this is because she's a gay Latino. So, I don't know, man. It's interesting. What a time to be at Marvel, man. That's crazy. Like they fired an executive producer for Marvel films, the president within 1 week. Wow, man. I think Marvel definitely needs some changes. And maybe they are pretty much just letting go of the people that they felt like weren't trying to bring the company any justice, well, not necessarily justice, but any type of like image that they want. So, wow, man, who else Kevin Feige gonna fire? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, boy, he didn't fire some of the people that he was the closest to. That's amazing, man. And I know that sometimes that's a difficult choice because you've built relationships with people. But you guys tell me in the comments. Are you surprised that Victoria Alonso, her firing was due to her pretty much having another passion project of hers, you know, with the rival Amazon? And do you think Marvel is going to fire more people? Because, I mean, they already fired the executive producer for some of the Marvel movies at the time. They fired Victoria Alonso. I think Marvel's just going in a different direction. That's just really how I feel about it. It's like, it seems like they're trying to get rid of the people that they're not really trying to build the company to a better place or a better position. But this is your boy Il Blur. Man, guys, thanks for commenting. Thanks for liking and thanks for subscribing. Have a wonderful Tuesday or Wednesday, guys. I'm out. Thank you for the support now.